Hi Aries, this is your general monthly tarot for the month of November. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do bear in mind that these messages, as I said, are general, so take with you what resonates and leave what does not. Remember to refer to your rising sun, moon signs. If the messages don't resonate, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. For whatever reason, someone's decided to chop a tree down or something now, so it's a bit noisy in the background. Okay, I've been away for quite a while, so I'm just going to get stuck in. I'm not too sure how long these are going to go for. We're just going to wing it like we always do and see what messages come out for you guys. We'll have an overall energy for the month of November, and then we'll see what else is coming in and what you guys need to know. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. If you resonate with the messages in this video, please remember to like the video and all that jazz. Alright, we'll get stuck in. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll get started and see what is coming in for y'all. Okay, so overall energy for you guys for this month is the Four of Wands. Don't mind my tarot deck, it's old faithful from back in the day, and I've just felt the need to whip him out again. So we've got the Four of Wands for you guys for overall energy for the month of October, and what that tells me is for a lot of you guys, there's going to be a lot of time spent at home. For some of you, this is family celebrations. This is the coming together of family. Possible celebration. There's also, I feel for some of you, a trip or traveling, like for those of you that maybe don't have family that live close by, there may be a trip coming up in November. This may be one or two in particular that are traveling back. I feel like there's an inability to perhaps be with family over the Christmas period, so November for a lot of you guys may be the month where you do reconnect with family. Alright, let's see what's coming in for Aries for November. Yeah, so celebration, you've got the Three of Cups here. So this is good stuff. This is the coming together, as I said. A lot of that is to do with travel. There really is quite a few of you guys, I feel, that are reconnect. This may even be for some of you. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted with this noise in the back, but this may even be rekindling of family. I feel like there's a real connection with family coming back in. Maybe old grudges and whatnot being put to bed and put to rest, sort of moving forward in a more positive direction with perhaps some family members where it's sort of come to light that the disagreements may be like they've run their course kind of thing. Everybody's ready to let bygones be bygones, I'm hearing. I think that's what I'm hearing. And just move on and let go. And a lot of travel. I don't necessarily feel like this is like long distance travel. For some of you it may be, but just a lot of moving around for some of you in the month of November. Let me just see what else we've got coming in here. I'm also seeing new connections, new love connections, possible new love connections. This may be to do with work-related situation. But for some of you, perhaps one or two in particular, there is a male that we need to talk about here. And this is somebody coming in a... Okay, this is definitely work-related, business-related. And this is somebody coming in with quite a... I don't feel like you connect well with this person. I feel like there may be some disagreements in the workplace coming up for some of you in November. This person is quite high up. This could be your boss or somebody in a place of power that you're just not connecting with. Let me just clarify. Yeah, and I feel like whatever this is, this situation in the workplace and this person that you're not really connecting well with, oh, this noise. I feel like they're going to, whatever progress it is that you're making or whatever progress it is that you're hoping to make, there may be a delay with that, and that is as a result of this person. So whether or not this is somebody that you're aware of, that you don't, it's like you don't like them, they don't like you kind of thing, and you've really got it in your head that this person's holding you back and preventing you from moving forward. And this is somebody quite older. Yeah, someone, I'm feeling this is quite older, but this is someone in their late 30s, 40s, maybe even early 50s, and I feel like who, maybe with some of you guys, this was somebody that you looked up to. But I feel like there's going to be a reshuffle with this situation. I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. So maybe if you're not progressing with this person in a way that you thought you would or hoped you would or feel that you are capable of, there's a need maybe to hold back. I feel like for some of you, you're just kind of ready to throw in the towel because you just feel like you're not making progress. And I don't feel like now's the time to make any work-related movements, any drastic changes, because I feel like this person, is this arrogant, powerful person, is quite misled in their stability. I think they're quite cocky and confident in their position and in their role, and I feel that it has gone to their head, and those connected and around this person are sort of seeing them for who they are. So if this is resonating for you and you're in that kind of a situation, I feel as though now isn't the time to make any moves. Now isn't the time to make any quick changes. Alright, let's see. I hope you can't hear that noise. It's literally obnoxious. Alright, what's Aries letting go of in November? What's Aries letting go of in November? It's really hard to concentrate with that going on. I'm not kidding. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Strength card. And this is letting go of, I feel like for a lot of you guys, I feel like there's a great deal of personal healing, personal help been going on. For some of you, I'm hearing handouts. So for some of you, I'm feeling like maybe you've been in a position where you've had to take on the help of others, had to rely on others for your own personal security. There's a lot of that ending, like this is what you guys are letting go of. So I feel like if you've kind of been stuck in a position of needing the help of others in order to maintain what you have, there's a real sense of letting that go and turning back in on yourself. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is really resonating with work-related situations. And I feel that there's been a period of, kind of feeling like you can't progress, you can't get where you need to be. There's a real sense of something happening that's kind of put you in this predicament, and this is the result of your own actions. I feel for some of you it's outside situations, but for a lot of you I feel like there's a real, almost a sense of guilt of, oh, I'm in this position because I've put myself in this position, or I've allowed myself to get into this position. And I feel like that mindset's like you're really moving away from thinking like that. You've accepted the situation, you've accepted that this is where you are now, but you're realizing that it isn't where your future is headed. It's not somewhere that you're going to be stuck. And I feel that you're appreciative of the help that others have given you in order for you to sort of start progressing and start seeing momentum towards getting out of the situation and moving forward in a direction that's much more beneficial for you. There's also a mention here of a particular person or situation where this has caused quite a bit of confrontation in your life and or in your recent situation. And this could be male or female. I'm not getting any one or the other. For a lot of you, this could be male or female, but this is somebody that you've just been butting heads with and having arguments with. I don't feel like this person is sympathetic to your situation and what's been going on. They're kind of putting a lot of blame onto you for the fact that you're in the situation that you're in, and you're well aware of the fact that you're the reason that you're in the situation. But they just kind of like to rub your face in it a little bit, I guess. Yeah, and for the most part, you guys are really just moving away from these kind of energies, these kinds of people with these kinds of thoughts and assumptions and prejudices and what have you. You know, the afflictions and opinions of other people and the judgments of other people that they've been putting onto you in the past. I feel like a lot of you guys have really harbored onto that and sort of carried it with you. And for the most part, there's a lot of you guys that just aren't allowing that anymore. You just aren't allowing that energy. Yeah. And this is great, actually, guys. This is, for a lot of you, this is stuff that you've been working on for quite some time. This is like transformational stuff. So you've got the Devil card here, and in relation to that situation, exactly what we were just saying, you're just moving away from it. You're able to notice when somebody is putting their stuff onto you and you're not carrying it with you anymore. You're not taking on the burdens of other people. For a couple of you guys, this is one or two particular people. For a large majority, this is overall situations, just general well-being and changing thought processes. And this is great stuff. And for a large part, this is right where you guys need to be in terms of if you've been working towards something and manifesting. It's just a lot of catch and release, and you're just releasing, letting go. Right, what does Aries need to know in November? What does Aries need to know coming in November? Some of you may be walking away from a marriage situation. This may be somebody in a more direct sense as being a partner, male or female, who you've realised just isn't where you want to be. I feel like this may even be a mutual situation because I'm getting male and female. And in particular, there's somebody here who is, this situation is relating to, who's quite young. I feel like the marriage took place when you were quite young, and there's just a sense of growing apart and moving apart. But this is, I feel like this is a mutual thing for those of you that this resonates with. I don't feel like this is, you know, a devastating thing. No one particular person in this situation is going to feel like they really lost out. This is a mutual situation, excuse me. And we've got the Judgment card and the Magician card underneath the Sun card here. And this is what you guys need to know in November. So for some of you, again, decisions are being made. Decisions have been made. I feel like there's been stewing maybe in October, and you know, the thought process, the doing the mental dance about what to do and how to move forward excuse me, with these people and situations, and the decisions have been made. So really, for a lot of you guys, November is going to be about execution, bringing to fruition the ideas that you have, bringing to fruition the decisions that you've made, taking action on decisions that you guys have made. For some of you guys, a lot of the decisions have been made out of obligation, but I feel like that's a small portion of you guys. I feel like there's a lot more control going on with Aries, and just your guys' overall energy. It's very powerful, it's very strong, it's very head fast. You're making these decisions, you're not letting other people lead you, which is great. There's also something new coming in for you guys. I feel like there'll be a new piece of information coming in. Let me just clarify. What's this? We've got the Lovers card. So this is new love for a lot of you guys. Maybe more to do, it could be long term, but I feel like this is something a little bit hot and spicy. Something that's going to come out of nowhere. This is like something that sort of you didn't even have planned out, you didn't even think was on the cards right now, you weren't ready for, maybe you didn't even realize that it was something that you wanted. I'm hearing that there's some of you, maybe one of you, that's in a third party situation, or has been feeling as though they're in a third party situation. I feel like it's you and your significant other, or whoever this love interest is. And there's that sort of thought process in the back of your mind. And I feel like for you guys, a third party situation in that sense comes from the venting and a conversation that you have with a friend that sort of puts things in perspective for you guys. So maybe if that's resonating for you, there may be a need to turn to somebody that you know you can trust to get some guidance. All right, what's something that Aries has to look forward to in November? Something that Aries has to look forward to in November. Something Aries has to look forward to. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Cups. Something for you guys to look forward to in November. I'm hearing clean slate, so I feel like for those of you that, again, this sort of reverts back to what we were saying about what was coming in for a lot of you guys. I feel like the looking forward to here is looking forward to improve situations in terms of improving finances, getting out of the rut, moving forward in positive directions in terms of, for a lot of you, this is actively seeking work. For a lot of you, this is getting the employment that you've been looking for, new ideas on how to bring in money and finances. And I feel like there's a real walking away from those situations. There's a real, you've got the Death card here with that one as well. So yeah, really walking away from financial situations that are just no good, and moving forward into new beginnings, new positive beginnings. In terms of money, this is really directly relating to money, and you guys have quite a few Pentacle cards here. I'm not going to go to that, there are too many. Yeah, so knowing that those financial situations that have been holding back, knowing that they're being released and there's new beginnings here for making money. You've then got the Eight of Wands, so this is new you. So for a lot of you looking for employment, maybe wanting a raise, there's just in relation to more stability that's really coming in for a lot of you guys. So if you're waiting to hear about work related situation and what have you, that's definitely coming in for a lot of you guys. All right, what's something for, okay, right, there we go. Something for, it's way too many. Aries to be mindful of in November. Something for Aries to be mindful of in November. This is a lot of information for a lot of you guys. I feel like for quite a few of you, if not most of you in November, the month starts and finishes just as fast. Like I feel like a lot of you guys are just so busy in November. Positive busyness, like this is good busyness. It may feel like you're getting nowhere and be a little bit draining, but knowing that the outcome and the overall energy for the month of you guys is positive. Have that in the back of your mind if things feel like they're getting a little bit overbearing. Okay, something for you guys to be mindful of in November. I feel like with that being said, as we were just saying, a lot of the energy for a lot of you guys is going to be a bit chaotic. There are going to be situations in the month of November that you can't avoid, but you don't need to be actively involved in. I feel like if there's negative situations going on around you that doesn't directly affect you, don't feel the need to get involved. Don't feel the need. If it's somebody else's argument, let them hash it out. If it's a friend of yours that's coming to you for advice, give them the advice, but don't get involved. There's no need. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys are just done with that kind of energy, done with being, not meddling, but done with being involved in the affairs of other people that doesn't directly affect you. So just be mindful. There may be a few situations that arise in November that aren't the best energy, but there's no need to get involved is what I'm hearing. So just be mindful of that. Don't feel an obligation to have to step into other people's BS. All right, and just finally a spirit message for Aries for November. Any messages from Spirit? Okay. So we've got the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords. So I feel like there's a need for some of you, one of you, however many, whoever this resonates. There may be an offer for some of you. Again, I feel like this is work related, to take on something that requires you to, I'm feeling like, move inland. So if this is a coastal situation, you're moving inland. If you're inland, this is a coastal situation. I feel like for a lot of you, this is work related. You may not want to relocate. You may not want to spend 4 months, you know, working away from home. But I feel like the financial benefit will help to stabilize situations for some of you guys, whoever this is relating to. And I feel like while it may seem that this offer, while it may seem that this relocation, temporary, I'm hearing temporary relocation, may not be what you want, I feel like it's what's going to lead a lot of you guys into that stability that you're really looking for, that financial stability. I feel like whoever that's relating to, I'm hearing beggars can't be choosers. So I feel like if you've been looking for something, it hasn't shown up, and it shows up like this, take it. If this is an offer for you to get ahead, I'm hearing take it. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope the messages resonate. Thank you for watching. If they do resonate, feel free to leave me a comment, hit that like button, and I'll see you all next month. Thank you.